Hello Internet, I'm Firebolt.
And I'm the Orbiter.
And welcome back to game night.
Firebolt.
What?
Go.
What?
Go.
I'm confused.
Go. Go.
Yeah, we're playing Go. The Orbiter's being weird. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done a game night. What was the last one we did?
Othello.
And what was the score after that?
The overall score for all our game nights up to that point. Well, guests were on 6.
Okay. Do you want to...
Firebolt.
Ding.
What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. So, scores are...
Ding! We've not done this for a while. What are the scores so I know?
6 to the guests, 14 to you, 13 to me.
Oh, I didn't realise you were actually catching up.
Yeah.
So this could actually equalise.
Did we not have 3 games of Othello and I won them all?
I don't think so.
Well, that's what it ended up as anyway. Yeah, because if you go and have a watch of that one, it was quite amusing because we didn't actually record the first one. It hadn't been recording.
Basically, this is a very old game, which you can tell if the overhead shot is on right now, because South Africa and Australia still use pounds in this game, and France still has an empire in this. It's before the Euro, or probably the European Union as well. I think this game is from the 60s.
You know I've used French francs, don't you? Pesetas and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, it might just be that this is just sort of simplified down to mean that you're not swapping currencies every time you just slightly move. But basically, the aim of this game, Go, if you haven't heard of this, is to collect souvenirs from all these star places around the board. The different coloured regions mean different currencies are being used, so the red means pounds, for example, dark green means francs, and the stripy bit means America because they had to be weird.
Just before we get into it, what is the scoring going to be? Is it basically whoever wins this gets 1 point?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're aiming to make this 2 parts, but we'll see how long it takes. You basically set how many souvenirs you want to get at the start of the game. Did we decide on 7?
Yes, I believe we did.
But we are going to add a little extra twist, because normally you might be playing this with more players. However, we don't really have any friends, but also it's quarantine, so that's the excuse.
So normally more players would be racing to get just the 2 souvenirs from each place.
There's normally 2 souvenirs per each star place, but we're going to make it more interesting by making it so there's only 1 souvenir per place to make that a race to each place.
Otherwise it's not much of a race, is it? Because you can't, I presume you can't, can you get 2 souvenirs from the same place yourself, normally?
No.
No.
But basically the idea is to, collect those souvenirs. You go around the outside board with one of these pieces to try and basically get a ticket to where you want to go, but also there's bureau de changes where you can change out your currency, etc. And a bunch of luck things, as well as
and traveller's checks as well. I remember traveller's checks. Do you get traveller's checks in this game?
You do, when you pass the bank, I think, and sometimes for luck things. They're over there. You can't actually use them to pay for things. You have to cash them in, I think, at the bureau de change. But yeah, there's various...
Very old school, isn't it?
Yeah, this might actually be before the pound was decimalised.
I remember having to go down to the bank with your passport and your traveller's checks when you're on holiday.
Anyway, anything else to say? I'm not sure how well this will pick up on the overhead camera because it is quite a big board, but there are various different modes of transport. The straight lines are flight, the dotted lines are sea routes, the sort of blocky lines are railways, and the little squiggly lines are road routes, which have various different benefits of being costly and whatever. The little red dots on each route means that you have to pick up a risk card if you land on that.
When you buy tickets, they're specific to a form of travel, aren't they?
Yeah. Specific to a form of travel, and you have to get there before you can go around the outside board again.
What happens if you're en route to a destination and do you have to get the exact number of moves to get to...
Which end up basically meaning that you can just be stuck for ages trying to roll a 1.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But yeah, that's...
Although I'm sure it'll be very entertaining, depending on which of us it happens to.
I mean, if it's just both of us trying to roll a 1 for like 5 minutes, I'll probably cut most of that out, but we'll see. Anyway, who's going first?
Should we throw for it?
I mean, I was going to say age before beauty, but, you know.
What would that mean? Are you talking physical age or mental age?
Well, I'm not calling you beautiful, if that's what you're asking. Well, yeah, sure, we'll throw for it. This die is very old, but we should be able to tell what it is, even though some of the things are slightly scraped off. I got a 4.
Okay, so is it highest to go first?
Yeah. That's a 2, even though there's only one that you can see.
Okay.
It's meant to be a 2.
My eyesight's still bad, but it's getting fixed soon.
So yeah, I guess I'm starting then. So I shall... we start on the outside here. I am purple.
Round the outside. Round the outside.
I'm not sure what context you're singing that song in. 2, 3, 4. So I pick up a luck card.
You lucky bastard, you.
This might be something that I get to keep to myself for later, or it might just be something that I get instantly. This is something that I keep for later. I shall keep it a secret.
Ooh. That usually means it's nasty.
I'm not sure. I don't think there's particularly anything.
Is that a 1? Yes,
yeah.
It's a 1. Could you move me 1, please?
Currency speculation. Receive £100 from the bank in the currency of the country you are visiting. You are currently in the UK, so you just get another
£100. Yeah, we decided you were going to be banker. I was going to be banker, wasn't I? Because
it rhymes with something that you are.
This is the nearest you can get to international travel without being stuck somewhere for quarantine.
Another luck.
You lucky bastard, you.
I just accidentally picked up 2, so I'll put the second one to the bottom.
I bet it was a good one as well, and I'm going to lose out now.
I only read
you just fixed the entire game.
Policy.
You fixed the entire game.
Oh, that's another one that I just get to keep. See, I bet I'll forget about them.
Another 1, please.
Overland car hire. Are there any overland routes from London? I don't expect so. No, I don't think the Channel Tunnel was built at this point, so no overland routes.
Well,
so you're still stuck in London.
Coming out of the UK, you can fly to France or America. New York, is that?
Yeah. You can go to Berlin.
Oh, yeah.
You can also get a sea route up to sort of Siberia area to get down to Moscow, but that's a sort of 2-part journey there.
Yeah.
And there's also a sea route to New York as well.
So in general,
and a sea route to
routes,
Casablanca as well.
Do the flights tend to be more expensive?
And the flights tend to be more expensive, but they're quicker.
Yeah.
And generally have less
depending
risk.
on what throws you make.
Well, yeah. But they have less space. Another 6, which I think means I get another luck.
Fucking hell.
Very lucky today.
Or should I say, lucky now?
Ooh. I'll keep that. Yeah.
Mystery.
Which way around is that? Okay.
I'm intrigued to know what you're harbouring there. Is that a 2?
Yes. Which moves you on
I get a luck.
Did it say keep until needed?
Yeah, but I don't know whether or not I can actually use it now.
Well, that means that you'd keep it until you need it to be used.
Yeah, but I might be able to use it now, is what I'm saying.
Well, do you want to use it now?
Can I... Oh, no, hang on. I have to... Hang on. I'm just trying to remember how it works. So, where can you buy tickets?
You can buy tickets at any of these specific sort of thing, but also there's Thomas and Cook's, which means you can buy any sort of ticket, but also that's a bureau de change. Or bureau de change.
Right. Okay. So if you wanted a train ticket, you'd have to land on a Railways. If you wanted a flight ticket, you'd have to land on one of these, or a Thomas Cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, the bank is a...
Which is now,
change.
I believe... out of business, isn't it, Thomas Cook?
I think everything's out of business to do with travel right now.
Yeah, Thomas Cook went bankrupt last year.
All right, yeah. I think I was to do with executors being cockheads, so I'll say
Isn't it always?
2. I think that moves me to City Hospital. What does that say there?
It says, you need a rest.
I think that means I missed a turn.
Something, something. Miss 1 turn.
Damn it. Right, that means you...
So I get 2 goes now.
Yeah.
I nearly said 2 toes. 1, 2, 3.
Haha, you got quarantined for 1 turn, which means that you just miss your next go, and it's now my go.
Said safe way to...
Wait, yeah. It means that we just...
So essentially nothing happened, then we cancelled each other out there.
Yeah, we both got sick, which is very appropriate for right now. 1.
See what happens when you
Bureau
try and
to
travel.
change.
I haven't even left England yet.
Can you move me to the Bureau to change? I am going to change out some currency. Now, with our 1 souvenir rule, that means that it's probably going to be difficult if we want to go the same way at all. Which means that, while it would be easier going through Europe, it might pay off in the long run going the American route. So I'm going to cash out for some dollars. So if you get your currency conversion chart, Mr. Banker.
Okay, how many dollars, how much worth of sterling do you want in dollars?
£200 worth of dollars.
Which will give you $500. Will it? Fuck. That's how old this is. It would have done once upon a time. I mean, I suppose you could split them up into different value piles, but then we'd have loads of different piles.
Yeah.
Anyway. I'm trusting that you didn't cheat there.
Yeah, I mean, you can check. It's
so,
500.
In any given go, what can you do? You can move around the outside, you can buy, or you can do currency exchange or buy tickets. Can you then travel, or do you have to do that on a separate turn?
I will check the rules. I think it has to be on a separate turn, but I might be remembering the rules around souvenirs. Yeah, you must wait the next turn.
Right, okay.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Anyway, I believe it is your go, because I missed my go while you were missing your go.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
We basically cancelled each other's out.
1. Woo! It's a beautiful exchange!
Can I? Also Thomas go. So you could change out your currency here and buy a ticket somewhere.
I think
and then next go you would get to move. Do you want to change out currency first?
Yeah.
I mean, you'll do the conversion.
I'm just wondering whether or not I'm better off to go Europe way or to piss you off. Go the same way as you.
Why?
Why? Why would I?
Yeah.
To get there before you, but then it could backfire because you might get there before me.
Yeah, that is an extra strategy here of sort of just actually tailing the other player based on where it looks like they're going to go. I
am going to... do we have... By the way, can I just have a rough idea of how much souvenirs cost?
And souvenirs cost...
see, when say if I went to France now...
£60 sterling, but in the local currency.
Right, so you have to buy your souvenirs in the local currency.
Yeah, you have to buy everything once you're in that country in the local currency.
Even tickets?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much do flights cost? How do we know?
I have, so from London, I've got a big spreadsheet here. I mean, there is other information sheet, but like this was made by, I think, my granddad to make it easier. It depends what distance you're going, but by Paris, £20, to New York, £100, to Berlin, £40.
I'm going to go for £200 worth of francs, which is 2,000 francs. Bloody hell. These are French francs. There aren't any different nationality francs, are there?
The only one that there's something like that for would be Hong Kong dollars and US dollars.
Okay, so that's 2,000 francs. And I'm going to buy a free air ticket. Oh, fuck, I didn't need 200 francs. 2,000 francs. I've got a free air ticket. 1 journey only. Keep until needed, then surrender. So I'm going to get...
Oh, so I mean, you don't... You would pay for the ticket to, if you're going to Paris in...
francs.
Pounds. You're buying it in London. But if you got a free ticket and you want to use it to go to Paris, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll do that. Actually, though, because the longer distances, do they tend to cost more?
Yes, because that's how flights work.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll keep that then. And I'll pay for my flight to Paris, to France. How much is that?
£40, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, no, 20.
£20?
Imagine getting a flight for £20 now.
I think you possibly could get one for not much more than that if you got in early on EasyJet. Do I actually get an air ticket, or do we just know I've got an air ticket now?
I mean, we did, because sometimes people will just forget that they're actually on a journey and then just start travelling around the outside. We did used to do that, where we would actually like write out a ticket, but if you can remember, you're going to Paris.
I'm going to Paris,
next
so I just need a 1, don't I? Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've got to fly. So, for instance, yeah, okay. So if you decided to go to New York, so you needed to throw 4, you couldn't then 1, 2, 3, 4. You couldn't throw 6 in.
No.
Swim. I mean, take the boat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bloody hell! I'm back to the bank. Which is another period to change, but I get also a traveller's check for passing by it.
You get 1 traveller's check for passing start, do you?
Yeah.
Are they all the same value, those?
Yeah, they're £200, which you can't spend on anything until you cash it in.
Okay. But can you not cash it in straight away if you land on go?
Yeah, if you do, which I'm going to do, and cash it into... I think you can cash it, since there is a period of change, it would basically just make sense to cash it into whatever currency I want. Probably dollars, actually.
So you want £200 worth of dollars?
Yeah.
That's 500 then. Do you remember our Monopoly saga? That was 4 episodes.
I blocked it out of my mind.
That was when we used to do a game night every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just got hard finding actual board games to play after a while, which is why we've done
I've no idea how we kept that schedule up, though, for so long.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at how much I edit now, and I'm like, how... Because I did move on to doing...
But I used to be doing it all then, and I used to be awake till like 5, 6 in the morning most nights.
Yeah.
I was like, Theo, I'm dying. Can we please not do this anymore?
Yes, so it's now your turn.
I started talking, I've forgotten what's going on.
Flight to Paris.
Yeah. So I'm not throwing to move on the outside now.
By the way, you need to put your luck card back.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Because you've used it.
No, I said I paid for the air ticket.
Oh, right, no.
I was keeping it for a longer flight. That's bloody useless. So I'm stuck now until I throw a 1.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I was going to say, could I not buy another air ticket and just go for the first one that came up? But I'm not moving on the outside, am I? So.
On Overland, which is useless, given that we're on a fucking island.
There's 1.
Which means you're in Paris.
Right, so can I now buy a souvenir?
You have to wait until your next turn for that.
Do I get to move around the edge now as well?
No, you just did. You go.
Yeah. But I mean, in my next turn, will I move around the edge and be able to buy a souvenir?
Yeah.
You don't have to land on anything to buy a souvenir.
No. I think that's 1, yeah. Overseas. I may as well take the opportunity because I'm getting useless luck to buy a sea ticket to New York, which is £50. Bargain.
And you are on your way to New York. And I'm going to buy a souvenir.
Yes, so £60 in francs though.
Which is 600 francs.
Which means that Paris is now... Well, I could go that way, but it would be a way to get somewhere else. I couldn't actually get a souvenir from there.
Okay, so...
We have our first souvenir of the game.
And we're going for 7 souvenirs, aren't we?
Yes. Hold that up to the camera to see the nice pretty picture of Paris.
Let's have a look at what it is. Oh, it's a postcard. Souvenir from Paris. Okay. Right, so I bought that and now I move around the outside. What's that? Is that Athens?
That's Rome.
Rome.
Yeah, they sort of generalise the currency zones to make it easier.
1, 2, 3,
So
4, 5,
Spain has
6.
been subsumed into France.
Air ticket. I can buy an air ticket now. I think I'm going to buy an air ticket.
You can buy an air ticket to Berlin, Rome or London.
I'm going to go for Rome.
Okay.
So...
And do you want to pay for that or do you want the free one?
No, I'm going to pay for it in French francs. Yeah. And see, if you're on a bureau de change, can you change any currency into any other currency?
Yeah. But you're not. So that will be 300 francs.
300. And that is me. Bought my ticket to Rome.
so now I'm on my way to New York. But there are risks on this, so if I land in one of the red spaces,
oh yeah,
something bad could happen. 6, is that straight there?
By sea, yes it is.
Oh my god.
You lucky bastard.
Amazing. Right, so in New York now.
Go and see Hamilton while you're there.
I think it's about another 50 years before it's started.
Well, you can go see his grave.
Of the die.
What am I doing?
I'm going to Rome.
I'm going to Rome. I need a 1. That's not a 1.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy mass souvenir. What is £60 equivalent in dollars?
150.
150 to the bank. And
Okay.
gonna get my New York souvenir. So we're both now on 1 souvenir.
Oh, it's exciting, isn't it?
It's a race.
It's a bit like Around the World in 80 Days.
I get the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, we're going different ways, which might be interesting if we meet up in like Hong Kong or Tokyo or something.
Might that happen?
It might do if our routes take us to the
Yeah,
same
but we
place.
choose our routes, don't we? I suppose that's where it gets interesting when there's a lot more players, because you kind of have to choose your routes based on where everyone else is going.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a probably shorter circuit, but there are some trickier routes there, getting ones, etc. But yeah, I still need to roll for the outside because I just bought a souvenir. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take me to the bureau.
There's some really long routes there. Sorry, what's that? What are
That
these
is,
things?
those are islands. Most of the time you just sort of get stranded on them with risks, but you could go there theoretically.
So, could you fly from there then? If you're going by sea, could you fly from there?
Yeah, you could stop off there and then fly to Mexico City, but it would mostly be if you're stranded there,
But-
then you have to go get a flight from there.
Yeah, what would you have to buy the ticket in? Which currency?
Well, it's a British island, so
Oh, right, okay.
pounds.
I'm trying to throw a 1, aren't I? Oh,
For convenience sake, the British Empire still exists in this game.
are you getting any currency?
I mean, I don't think I need my pounds that much anymore, so I'll change. I mean, I'll keep some just in case I end up stranded on an island, but I'll change that into, I think, yen, actually, £100.
Oh. You're going that way, are you?
Maybe.
£100 worth of yen. 100,000.
Ooh, okay. Right, so that's me got my yen, and I am going to buy a ticket to San Francisco.
Sounds like a song.
What?
It sounds like a song title, that. Gonna buy a ticket to San Francisco.
It might be a song. Anyway, what kind of ticket though? I mean,
I Left My Heart in San Francisco is a song.
Well done. I'm gonna. I mean, rail's the shortest route, so I think that would make the most sense. But what's cheaper? Rail is also cheaper, so $75 to get the ticket to San Francisco.
Oh, you're... No, I was going to say you're beating me now, but you're not. You're just catching up.
On my way to San Francisco by rail now.
I am needing a 1.
You're going to Rome, aren't you?
Yeah.
You don't have any lira though.
I know, but
You'll be stuck
I
once
can't
you get there.
land on a bureau to change, can I?
Well, you don't have to buy the air ticket. But anyway, yeah, you don't get to Rome this turn. That was a 5. Right, I am now on my way to San Francisco. 2, which moves me 1 space away from San Francisco.
By train, and you're on a red one, so that's
Oh no, it doesn't. Oh fuck.
What
Shit,
does that
that's
mean?
a risk. Ships and planes only. I would be stranded in Mombasa otherwise. Luckily, I picked trains, which are very safe.
Okay,
Well,
come on, give me a 1.
Unless they run into Rico Rodriguez.
That's a 1.
Damn it.
So I'm going to Rome. I'm in Rome. I now wait till my next turn, don't I?
Yeah. I mean, you'll need to anyway if you want to get a souvenir, but...
Oh yeah, because I've not got any. I was thinking more in terms of being able to buy a ticket out, but you've got to pay for your souvenir as well.
Where are you going to stay the night? No lira to pay the hotelier.
It's not real, you know.
Oh, I thought I was moving on to casino, but I got a 1, which means that I move slightly closer, but it means I'm waiting for a 1 now too.
See, where am I? I'm at the ticket office.
The ticket, yeah.
Need a bureau to change.
2. Yeah, luck.
Advance. Sorry, should I read that out?
I mean, if you want to.
Advance 1 space, keep until needed. Can I advance 1 space, please?
If you want to.
Yes, I'm going to put that back, and I'm going to advance 1 space and go straight to Cooks.
Okay, sure. So just there.
There. And while I'm there, I'm going to change some money.
Pounds or francs?
I'm going to change...
I'm assuming into lira.
I'm going to change my francs into... What's the currency in Northern Africa?
The dark green one or the white one?
The white one.
That's piastres.
Piastres? Okay, I'm going to buy...
Or however you pronounce it. Most of these currencies, I think, are pretty much defunct.
I'm going to buy 1,100 francs worth of piastres.
Oh, you have to do maths now.
11,000 piastres.
I think you need to buy your souvenir at the start of your turn. You might not be able to get a ticket yet if you want your souvenir, but I shall check.
Well, I haven't bought me lira yet. I'm going to get £200 worth of lira.
Or apparently you can normally return to the city to get a second souvenir, but you can't get 2 once you're staying in the city. I'm going to trust you're doing this right.
Well, I did you, so... Right, that's me lira.
Yeah, but it might not be that you're intentionally fleecing me.
Can I now buy either a train ticket and or a souvenir?
It doesn't say that you can't buy a souvenir in the middle of your turn, so...
Well, I'll buy a souvenir then from Italy, from Rome.
That will be £60 equivalent, 60,000 lira.
Oh, hang on. I'd shortchanged myself here. I thought I got 200,000. One of them's a 10,000.
Do you want to?
So I'll be needing. I'll just. What I'll do is I'll just, because I need to be left with 140,000 lira after I've bought my souvenir. So I'll just put that in there and take 40,000 out.
And the Orbiter collects a second souvenir, the Tourney Fountain, I believe.
And a ticket I'll need as well. I'll take a plane ticket to there. Is that Egypt?
Yeah, Cairo. Believe it's 1 space.
Yeah.
But yeah, are you wanting to pay for that?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I should remember what I've actually got that I can save.
What are we going to play up to? 4 souvenirs for the first episode?
Yeah, I mean...
Because it could get more difficult
the
in the
first player to 4, I guess.
Yeah.
And then make up the rest. Right, Rome to Cairo by air is £30 or 30,000 lira.
That is Rome to Cairo. I bought my plane ticket. I feel like a right tourist.
I'm still on my way by rail to San Francisco. However, I have an... it's not that one. An advance 1 space keep until needed card.
Ooh.
Which you can use also while travelling, and it's quite useful to keep those.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Which you probably should have done, but...
What do you mean?
When you moved to Thomas Cook's and once you'd immediately got it, but oh well.
Well, it did solve my problems with currency and tickets, though.
Fair enough.
And a souvenir.
Anyway, yeah, I move now just to San Francisco automatically.
Okay, which is here.
I don't believe I get a dice roll because that just counts as a journey ending.
So I'm going for a 1 to get to Cairo, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I could have used that card actually at the end of my last turn. I probably should have done that. I now get to buy my souvenir in San Francisco, which is, I think, another $75. Oh no, it's 150. 150 good old American dollars to the bank.
This is interesting.
I've now got my second souvenir, which is the Golden Gate Bridge.
This is a very even game.
So far. Even though you're taking the shorter route.
Well,
keeping up.
What's happening now? You've just put your souvenir, so do you get to move now?
Yes, I believe so. 3 spaces to Overland
car hire.
Which I'm going to use. I believe there's a route to Los Angeles there.
There is. Just 1 stop.
£10 or $25. My last 25, I might have to change that out later to be smaller denominations. But now I'm on my way to Los Angeles.
You are, and it's my go. I still need a 1 to get to Cairo. Come on, give us one.
So yeah, now ticket to. We're both just waiting for a 1 now, aren't we?
We are.
6, damn it.
Come on. 5.
Back.
That's a strange number. 3.
Okay, I'm just going to use my other advanced card.
Why would you do that?
Because I can't be arsed being in a
Put it on top.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm keeping it for later. Means I now move to Los Angeles.
Oh, shite.
And it is your turn again.
There could be a turnaround now. 2.
Right, so I'm going to buy my souvenir, but I've only got hundreds, so I'll have to pay myself back a 50.
I'm the underdog, I'm supposed to win this one. I'll draw even.
Well, I could be in the lead and then you can bring it back in part 2. Anyway, yes, Los Angeles souvenir. I'm guessing the Hollywood side.
Do you not buy that in your next go?
That was the next go, after arriving.
Oh, yeah, you just bought it, didn't you? Sorry.
Yeah. Something vaguely to do with Hollywood, it's like cameras and stuff. Got an American set now. I still have to roll.
Move, yeah.
5 to luck. Keep that for later. Also, I'm going to, as I believe I might be able to, I have a free air ticket from Los Angeles to Tokyo.
Go fuck yourself.
So now...
Oh, that's why you went that way.
Yeah, I got that at the start of the game. I was like, may as well use it.
You lucky bastard, you.
I can't exactly see what the spaces are on the way to Tokyo.
There's
on my side,
1 on this side.
On my side, it's 2 risks, so
right. So it
might not be the smartest route.
So it's 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
My go.
If I get a 2 or 3, then I'm boned. Well, if it's for planes.
1.
Damn it. Okay, you have to wait until your next turn to use that.
Okay.
Now, on my way to Tokyo. 1. Not quite panicking yet, but...
I am moving around the outside.
Do you want to buy your souvenir?
Yeah.
You are in City Hospital. Oh, wait, no, that's me. You move to overseas, which you could use to get to Bombay if you wanted to, but you want to buy your souvenir first.
Yes. How much is a souvenir in piastres?
£60 equivalent, which will be 6,000 piastres.
Souvenir from Cairo, please. Thank you.
A little hieroglyphic. Free each so far, but do you want to buy a ticket to Bombay?
I'll buy a ticket to Bombay as well, yes.
By sea, it is 4,000 piastres.
I am heading to Bombay on a boat.
Still on my way to Tokyo.
You are.
This could be where it all turns to shit and I end up in, like, the Falklands or something.
Yeah, that's true. You could end up anywhere, couldn't you?
Yeah. 6. Don't move.
And I'm looking for what? 1, 2, 3. I don't want a 2. I got a fucking 2.
Okay. I mean, it might not be
these?
for ships. Yeah. What does it say?
It's a train one.
Oh, okay. That means it doesn't affect you. What does it say, though?
Train derailed. Return to point of departure and start again. No new ticket required.
Good thing you didn't go by train.
It is.
Because it would be difficult. So now my turn again. Well, that does mean that you've gotten rid of that risk now.
It does.
4. Still don't move.
Could have done with that last time, couldn't you?
Yeah.
I need 1, don't I, again?
Yeah.
Not that. That's 6.
2. Okay, pass me my piece. I have passed the international date line, I believe, so I've gone back. I've gone forward hang on. Yeah, I've gone forward a day.
Yeah.
But I'm now on a risk, so pass me my risk card. Hopefully it's not for planes. Oh. Planes only. Technical stop. Plane makes unscheduled landing on the dreaded fucking Christmas Island.
Which is where?
Surrender ticket for present journey. Purchase new ticket. Luckily, it's not too far away. It's in the Pacific.
Oh, yeah.
So I could still end up in Tokyo, and I did keep my pounds around for that eventuality. Because most of the islands are British.
I never thought of that.
So I might have enough to leave, but it has to be by sea and hopefully to Tokyo.
What happens then if you haven't got enough pounds to buy another ticket? You have to then play the outside until you get a bureau to change.
Well, yeah, there'd be the bureau to change thing, but also you can't run out of money because you go around to the bank.
Yeah, but
eventually.
Like I say, if you've not got the right currency, if you've not got pounds,
put that below there. So I'm now stranded in Christmas Island.
You are, and I need a 1.
I need to change out some of my dollars.
I got a 5.
So now I'm playing around the outside because I need a new ticket to leave Christmas Island. 1.
Shortcut the cooks.
Nice. Okay. What currency might I need? Right. The dollars aren't going to be much use to me for the moment. If I have enough yen, I might change out for a bit more yen. Do I have... What's... I need to check out the price for a ship out of Christmas Island. And you can't get souvenirs from the sort of mini places.
No.
To Tokyo by sea is £50 and to Sydney is by £50. Do I have £50 already? Yeah, I do. So I have enough I have enough money for a ticket to Tokyo by sea. But I do want to change out some of my currency. Yeah, so I have enough money for a souvenir, but yeah, I'll probably need some more money to actually leave the place. So I'll change some of my dollars into yen and maybe change the rest into Hong Kong dollars. Yeah, that'll probably be quicker than Moscow. Unless I want to go around the Sydney route, but that's a bit far away from anything and I want to make it back to London. But we could end up colliding in Bombay or Hong Kong. $450 I've got. I want to change out all of that. I'll change out 200 into yen.
Okay.
So 200,000, right?
Yeah, that's... No. Because it's dollars.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So it's 80,000 yen.
80,000 yen. And then the rest, 250 into Hong Kong dollars.
Okay, that will get you 1,500 Hong Kong dollars.
And then I shall also buy my ticket out of Christmas Island to Tokyo.
You've got to try and remember where you've been as well, but it's easy enough to look at your souvenirs, I suppose.
Yeah.
So now is it my go? I just need to throw a 1 to get to Bombay.
I mean, you might end up...
Is it Mumbai now, Bombay?
Yeah, they changed the name to make it more Indian. But we might actually end up in a situation because... If, say, I get Tokyo, one of us gets Hong Kong, we end up trying to get to Sydney or Moscow, where we have to basically backtrack to Africa or South America to get our souvenirs. Can
your 7th souvenir be London?
No, there's no souvenir for London.
Ah, you've got New York, haven't you?
So I got a 6, however, that is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So that's the only thing that wouldn't move me. 1.
That's a 1.
Damn you.
Okay.
Already.
I do nothing now, do I? I do this all on my next turn, isn't it?
Yeah. It's now I make my roll for Tokyo.
Spend the night in Bombay.
1. Oh, another risk. Pass me that. I swear if it just says go back to Christmas Island.
Yeah.
Cablegram, urgent business. Return to London at once. All tickets bought. What the bloody hell?
Come on then.
Fuck's sake.
Forfeit all tickets, not souvenirs.
Yeah.
That could be worse then.
Well, I guess all this is bloody useless. I need to change everything back into fucking pounds.
And is that the end of your go now?
Yeah. God damn it.
I'll buy my 4th souvenir then.
Fuck you.
Oh, I don't have any rupees.
No, you don't. You fucking cunt. Fuck you. Roll to go around the board.
Okay.
I'm pissed off now.
That's a 1.
I'm bureau to change.
Can I have some rupee, please?
Well, you're doing the change.
110,000 lira.
This is what I get for going the long routes.
I'll get 1,100 rupees.
I'm bloody pissed off. This game hates me.
Okay, that's me rupees. Not necessarily going to need me piastres again, so I'm going to cash them in. I'm going to play it safe and get some pounds back for those in case I get stranded somewhere.
Yeah. in case you get fucking screwed like I do.
1,000 piastres. I mean, I only get 10 quid back, but it's a start. So that's my bureau de change done. Can I buy me souvenir now then?
Yeah.
How much is a souvenir from Bombay?
600 rupees.
600. And that is souvenir number 4.
Yeah, a little picture of an elephant.
Which I believe is the end of part 1, isn't it? With you back where you started. And me in the lead.
I need to think what route I'm actually going to be able to take now that you haven't already gone through.
Well, yeah, because you've cleared America, haven't you? Well, North America.
Ooh. But if I take Berlin and Moscow, then you won't be able to go back that way to get souvenirs on the way back to London.
This is also true.
But I could also go to Casablanca to get that way.
Where's Casablanca?
Morocco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks more like Canary Islands, but yeah.
Well, they are close.
Well, there we go then. So just a reminder of the current scores halfway through this game.
Ding. Can't even be asked to click anymore, it doesn't work.
And you're back where you started.
This is going to be another Monopoly.
And I've got... Did I win Monopoly?
Yes.
Eventually, yeah. After 4 fucking episodes. That was a long... Because we recorded it all in one go, didn't we?
If I remember correctly, I got very cocky.
Wasn't it like at nearly midnight by the time we finished?
Yeah. Well, we expected it to be like 2 parts. Ended up being 4. And those were not an hour each.
No.
If I remember correctly, I ended up being really cocky to make it last longer, and that ended up fucking me over.
Well, we shall go and have some food, have some tea, and we will be back with episode 2 in just 4 weeks' time for you.
I've never seen that one to return to London, I don't think. Christmas Island is the dreaded one.
But that one didn't seem to cause you too many problems. It was just the risk that you ended up with trying to get away from it. But you could have got that risk. One of us would have got that risk.
Yeah. You avoided it.
Thank fuck.
Dickhead.
That was the next card when I took my risk, wasn't it?
Well, that leaves things in an interesting place, especially for the scores. That are
indeed.
tight.
I mean, I can't go into the lead on this game, but I can draw level with you.
Be able to play for after that, but not for the guests. But we did invite Star Stuff to play, but she has better things to do. Are either of us currently on a ticket? Just so no, you just went into Bombay.
Yeah, I just got my 4th souvenir.
Thank you. And it's my turn next. Right.
How exciting. They've got to wait 4 weeks. We've got to wait a couple of hours.
I forgot we need to do the outro, don't we?
We do, yes.
Any final thoughts?
I'm winning.
Bastard. Anyways, I've been Firebolt.
I've been the Orbiter.
And this has been Go, Part 1.
You went, and then you came back.
You can go off.
I'm still gone. I'm still going. At least you didn't have to get rid of your souvenirs, though. That would have been a cunt.
Yeah, there are some risk cards that I think involve losing souvenirs. I hope you get them.
Could happen.
Wait, if that happens, should we say that souvenir's out of the game permanently, or can it be taken back into the pile?
I suppose. I don't know. Should think about that.
We'll get to it if we do, but interesting.